Stream is thinking about it. Side note, I finally have chat back up on my second monitor, which makes my life a lot easier. I don't know why it's being such a butt on Streamlabs OBS, but just sure, man. Alright. Well, I don't know what sound it's picking up because I don't hear a damn thing, but, you know, sure. Oh, there we go. There is at least noise. We're correct. Why did it switch off of... I had it on New Game Plus, and then it decided it was not going to be on New Game Plus, which... Okay. There we go. I was like, wait a second, Bateron had a thing over his head. I love how he's so utterly surprised that I'm hanging out with Merlvib. Catered by the Bismarck, which on my culinarian job, I am the best chef at. Woohoo! To the consortium. Now, sadly, the shoes they're about to hand me are just really not terribly pretty, but I have to wear them for the cutscene because they're like, oh, your shoes aren't fancy enough, and I'm like, have you seen my outfit? Have you seen my outfit? Because my outfit is pretty. We are just fine. But they don't tend to look at transmog for that, so just something we'll have to deal with. The Bruguière Consortium. Rude. I feel like everyone's exaggerating about the fact that they're like, oh, you're underdressed. For what? I'm underdressed for what? All y'all. Honestly. Now I have to go back to Bateron. There really is a lot of back and forth at the very beginning of this, but I think that was because they were sorting out, okay, how much back and forth do we really want to do for this? I'm going the wrong way. Amazing. Whee! Gotta go fast. Oh man. Side note, I started a little early because I have a feeling today's gonna be a little wonky and I'm not 100% sure why, but that's okay. Nice dress shoes, but they don't go with my outfit, which is like, ah shit. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get into the party because I can't wear the dress shoes. I suspect they've fixed it. There's no reason that they wouldn't have made sure that the quest doesn't actually require that, right? Like... right? Do I have to actually be wearing the dress shoes? Because if so, I'm gonna have to actually go find those in my, I don't even know if I still have those. Oh, actually, I can't get into the in-rooms during New Game Plus, so there's literally no way that they would have made it so you have to actually be wearing the dress shoes. I have a feeling they're like, ah yeah, you've done it once, you're fine. There's no way they'd actually, like, enforce that. I hope. Oh my god, it's locked. Are you very serious right now? I don't remember. don't... Oh, they're straight up gonna make me actually go get a second pair from Shnasim. That's really funny. Oh my god. I wonder if that's gonna be the case... I wonder if that's gonna be the case for anything that is required. Oh my god. Ugh. No, those shoes do not go. That's painful. I wonder if that's gonna be the case for anything that like requires a specific attire. I wonder. I mean, in good news, I still have the sophist's robes and stuff, so that should be pretty simple. But I don't know if that's gonna be a problem. Ooh. Oh, ooh. Well, I guess we're gonna find out. See, Moldvip gets nice shoes. Like, proper boots and everything.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, join me now in honoring this woman for her services to our great nation. May the navigator guide and protect her on her journey, till sea swallows all.
Honestly, this is much prettier than my outfit was the first go-round.
These pirates you encountered with the tattooed faces, they call themselves the Serpent Reavers. Their ranks are formed of cutthroats and madmen who have pledged themselves body and soul to the primal Leviathan. From what we have gathered, they sought to swell their numbers by spiriting away any soul unfortunate enough to cross their path.
It's a poor choice on their part.
I need not tell you the depth of the animosity between us and the Sahagin. How any seaman worth his salt could devote himself to the fishback's god is a question for a more temperate mind than mine.
Bro, people are weird.
But,
there's no
thanks to
actual
you,
answer.
our citizens may once more go about their daily lives, safe in the knowledge that they will not be dragged into the darkness by those execrable curs.
Such an extraordinary glow.
I forgot that Stola can see ether before the other things occur.
Is one of the crystals of light.
Whoops.
By the navigator.
Yeah, this is fine.
After our encounter with the Gubu, you had a vision, did you not? Of a towering crystal.
Yeah, I did mention that.
You bathed in her light.
Yashtola's conclusion is clear, and I see no reason to doubt it. You are the vessel of a higher power. This
There's so many
being
reasons that's
from
funny.
your vision was the Mother Crystal. Your description matches what little we know of her. And if she has chosen you, then your deeds may yet shape the fate of nations, as once did the deeds of the Warriors of Light.
Irony not lost on me now that I know
Know you the
canonically I'm
tale?
the Warrior of Light.
Like you, they were not of these lands, yet they fought to protect us all against the corruption of the Primals.
Yeah, apparently canonically that was actually
When the
me.
Gallian Empire began its conquest of the realm, these heroes joined the Grand Companies and helped reforge the Eorzean Alliance.
Which I'm still not over because I learned
And
it
at the
3
Battle
years
of
into playing the
Cartanem,
game.
they took the field beneath our banners to fight for everything we hold dear. It was on that day, in the midst of that hell, that we lost them.
And now they're blurry.
Every soul who survived that battle will never forget how it was to fight beside them. We are proud to call them our comrades. Yet whenever we try to shout their names, the sound dies in our throats. And whenever we strain to see their faces with our mind's eye, naught but their shadows appear to us, set against a blinding light. Ask any true Eorzean who knew them, and the story will be the same. It is for this reason that we call them the Warriors of Light.
I wonder why that's what happened.
When I look upon you, I cannot help but be reminded of them.
It's probably in the Encyclopedia
Keep
or the
that crystal
the first one.
safe.
I have the first two because I'm waiting for the third one to come
In
out.
time, I believe the Mother Crystal will make clear her reasons for bestowing it upon you. Heed well her words, adventurer, for it is Hydaelyn herself who speaks.
Oh boy, echo time. Bro, why are the fruits grouped by type? Just on different parts of the table. Hello? Oh, weird. I wonder what I'm having a flashback of. Could it be that battle that she just mentioned at Cartno? That's no moon.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
I think we might
The
literally
left
just
flank buckles. Divert the
Rewatch.
barracudas.
rewatch this
Bid them
cutscene
hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
because we saw it back when
The yellow
Mikani-sana,
serpents
or
are in
Kane-sana.
need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid.
like we saw it from her perspective. What?
The adventurers risk life and limb
Oh,
for
look.
our cause. We must
A
not
nerd.
fail them.
A nerd who I think I already fist fought and won. I'm like 90% certain. No, not yet. Not this one. Though that time is coming. Believe you me. That I know which Ascian that is, and I will
Artemis?
indeed fist fight him and make him
No,
go running.
it is nothing.
Bloody hells!
I feel like
The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
I feel like telling your fellow dudes that there's, you know, someone watching the fucking battlefield might actually be helpful. Like, hey look, there's a guy.
We are being watched.
What do you mean there's nothing is Artemis? Nothing. Okay, except the thing you just saw.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn! Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you! Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. Gods preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
Bad news.
Gods damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
That's so unnecessarily funny now, help.
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
I don't think it's ever been discussed
What of the barracudas?
in game
Can they
again,
not be
if
reached?
there's multiple hells. Oh, I'm curious about that.
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
You think?
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir.
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Yeah, shit's gonna go down before that, sorry.
Belay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
Rabon and having a very bad day.
The outcome of this battle was long since decided.
You would think. You would think.
Better to retreat now than risk a massacre.
Pretty sure Merlvin could
This
have made that
dark,
shot.
stifling presence. Who or what?
No, like, I'm serious. I'm pretty sure Merlvin could make that shot. I've seen her do more ridiculous things.
We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Sogini Moise Tonzul.
We kind of forgot that the Asians had their own language, huh?
Logalo, Asawad Deken, Bet Mubu.
Like, we forget that after this expansion. Whoops.
Imarat Way, Kiskatoga Hats Wadadorns.
Are you aware, though?
Seasonigem, Fistun the only Lamrai Sadai Dorn.
Except this wouldn't have been anywhere near the 13th joining. So I don't know what you mean by soon, but like, clearly we have different concepts of time. Ah, fuck, I fainted. Baderon's tiny knife is so funny. Like, that sure is one way to have a thing when you don't have cleavage for a cleavage dagger. Like, yeah, just put a rope, it's fine. You're not dead, good job. Hey, Pingear. Merlib just having a bad time. What a mood. So technically I don't think you can actually get into an in-room besides, like, via a cutscene in New Game Plus. Alright, let's go bother Merlib. Oh, actually, the lift... Does the lift go the right way? Let's see if I can go... Oh, yeah, I can just go all the way down. Look at that! And I can change my shoes back. Thank goodness. Because, no. Make sure I've got the... Yeah, there we go. Now I have the right ones on. I'm gonna have to repair my gear after this. Fun fact, you can't repair your gear during New Game Plus. You also can't access the market board, which I get. Hi, Merlib. How are you? I promise I didn't just fall asleep. Ask Stola, apparently I'm prone to this. I hope you have not made other plans, buddy. I don't think I have the option to make other plans. So now, we're gonna redo the Eorzean Alliance portion of things, where we fly over to the different cities and blah-de-blah-de-blah. But luckily this time we already have everywhere fucking mapped because... oof. I'm really excited for the graphics update. We saw previews of the graphics update at FanFest, and ooh, just ooh, it's pretty. The graphics update is just straight gorgeous. Which I don't think I'll be able to show you the graphics update on stream because my computer gets upsetty spaghetti if I try and run it too high. But, you know, yeah. I think it might just be because I'm also trying to stream. Like, if I'm just recording it, my computer's like, oh yeah, this is fine, we can record in fucking 4K. As soon as I start streaming, it's like, no. Which, fair, honestly. I also have limited RAM, I get it. Back to Baderon. Because we have to go talk to him before we get on a boat. But it's a boat that flies. Oh wait, I can just take the elevator up. I always forget that the elevator exists. Like, legitimately, it just never crosses my mind. Unless I'm looking directly at it, it does not exist. I'm pretty sure. True of a lot of things, gonna be honest. Out of sight, out of mind works way too well on me. Pedron's like, haha, I picked the right one. Good job. I feel like having a knife on a necklace is just not comparatively as good as a bodice dagger. Like, I'm sorry, Baderon, but I now have opinions on your knife necklace. Because bodice daggers are fucking bomb. I've gotten completely distracted from what's actually going on. I apologize. Baderon's like, oh man, you did a good job. I'm really excited that, you know, you're getting to go out and make a name for yourself because it's perfect timing. Cool. To the airship landing via the lift. No, not run into things. To the airship landing via the lift. I love how it's like, yeah, we're still gonna make the teleport noise. Sorry. Hello. Oh, I guess... I wonder if that's a New Game Plus thing or just a, ah yes, the Admiral just held a dinner for this person thing. The calling me a famous adventurer, because like, there's two very different levels of famous going on there, and that's what I got. Also, I turned cutscenes back on for you guys. Because in my regular game I have any cutscenes I've already seen off, because when you're repeating a dungeon, seeing the same cutscene over and over is just heinous, not gonna lie. I've made it so that when I run dungeons in New Game Plus, it will show the cutscenes because they actually do have lore. Surprise! Stoll is like, alright, bye. Which, same. They're acting like I'm not immediately gonna be back. Like, I literally spend 90% of my time in Limsa. That's where I go to hang out and queue for things. It's not like I'm not gonna be back pretty much. Oh shit. Meanwhile, in Garlemald, except this isn't actually Garlemald, this is Mordona. Counts though. Every time I hear that music, all I can think of is the Meanwhile in Garlemald, and it gets to me. It's a thing. Alright, now we have a quartet of nerds. Who would have thought?
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels.
And how'd that go for you?
Silver Till lay ripe for the taking.
Did it though?
And all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great meat guard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price.
That damn dragon took down our ship.
Our flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest.
Also, I'm feeling like it would take a lot more than one ship to take down a giant dragon, but that's just me.
Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods.
Guys, please.
Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp.
Well, then leave it alone.
For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it.
Yup.
And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity.
Boy howdy.
It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
Anybody else getting religious fascism from this?
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balzar.
Anybody? Bueller? Little too real now, 10 years fucking later. I love how they have the tail just stored fucking underneath it. 10 out of 10.
Engineers, please report to Magitech research following scheduled inspection.
Fucking upright ships, I love it so much.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
Worst spy ever.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
Ruh-roh. Hi, bud.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume.
Rip.
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all.
Nero, you looked so cool and so threatening. And then we hit Praetorium, and just... You're not. I'm so sorry, dude.
Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
What a mood. I love how their goggles have little shades.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
So who he's referencing is Sid Garland, who everybody's pretty sure died in the Calamity 5 years ago. So this man is competing with a dead man. That's a him problem, though. That's a him problem, and we're just gonna leave that to be a him problem. I love how smoothly they just fucking reverse into a spot. This is so good. Had a very odd week for like pretty much everything, so I'm a little sleepy, but I am here, and that is what counts. Hello. I love so much that the landing zones are instanced areas, because it's just so specific. Cracks me right up. I'm the Lamincian envoy. Pray make your way into the city proper. I don't know, is it the Waking Sands? Because like... Alright, Nofig's altar is by the Conjurer's Guild, so I literally just need to... Oh. No, that's... No, that doesn't actually go out, you know that. Come on. Whee! We're just gonna run up to the big Aetheryte and then to the Conjurer's Guild from there. I just keep scrolling back until I'm actually... I love this. Okay, so these two have been at it for like... Oh gosh. So when I logged in for the Rising back in August, this is what they were doing. So I'm pretty sure they just AFK here doing that, period. Like that's just what they do. Which, hey, you know, as long as you're getting entertainment out of it, cool. Here, have a letter. Oh, also, I have an item that no longer exists, but I keep it in the key items because I think it's funny to see the question mark with a red line, because it's like, no, this item doesn't exist. Kane-sana, what's up?
So you are the Lamincian envoy. And an adventurer besides. The realm owes much to you and yours. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Kane-sana, Elder Seedseer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Admiral.
I do love having my full transmog for cutscenes, though. It's so pretty. Comparatively at this point, it was the most mismatched outfit. It was great. The Garleans doing a thing. And also, they decided to bring Dalmud down, not knowing that it had an entire dragon in it. I mean... Bahamut is, like, aggressively large for a dragon. I'm so tall. Look at my look at my character. It's true. It's time to reform the Alliance because, well, the Garleans are doing what the Garleans do. Which is pretty much what they do all the time. Attempted colonizing! Woo! I really love her staff. It's so pretty. Like, pretty much anything opalescent is 10 out of 10. There is a reason that I use that much metallic dye on my clothes. Bound for Ul'dah. Will do. And now, we go back to the airship landing. Oop. Oh, crunchy joints. Crunchy joints. Oh. I don't know if y'all heard that, but that was multiple of my knuckle joints just crunching at once. Alright, and now I go to Ul'dah. Whee! Honestly, the way they have that laid out is so cool. Not sure what I'm waiting for, since it's right there, but yeah, sure. Alright, another flying cutscene! During which I'm gonna blow my nose, because I'm being driven insane by my nose. Alright, we're good. I return with a much less stuffy nose. Thank goodness for tissues. Time to go bother some people. Hey, Raban. Alright, let's see. Where's the closest? Right, there's a lift. We'll go to Hustings Strip, and then we'll go to... Oh, I guess that's already where we're headed. Yeah, because I just have to find Bartholomew on Hustings Strip. The Aethernets in Ul'dah, the Aethernet crystals in Ul'dah are placed so interestingly, but I think it's purely because of how the city's laid out. Like, they couldn't technically have done it any other way. That is an amazingly pretty carpet. Like, the amount of work it must take to keep that thing clean. Phew. Like, rugs are a whole thing.
Ah, a guest from Limsa. I thought I smelled stale ale.
Rude.
I won't hold it against you. If you're half the warrior Merlvib says, 'tis a wonder you don't reek of dead Sahagin. Welcome to the Sultanate of Ul'dah. I am Rauban al-Din, General of the Immortal Flames.
And
But you
generally
did
a
not
chill
come
guy.
all this way to trade formalities.
I love that we're over here discussing the sea wolves as though, you know, that's not exactly where I come from. Rude. Okay, how the fuck does the Conquering Emperor not have an heir during ARR, and then the instant you get to Stormblood, it's like, hello? Like, I have some questions. That's a plot hole. That's an actual plot hole. Rosie, stop sticking your clothes in things. Oh, the Garleans are the wolf. I'm dumb. Ugh. My brain was just like, ah yes, literal. Like, nope, try again. Cool beans. I forget that we don't get to meet the Sultana for a hot minute. Alright, now... Airship's now accessible. Oh, okay, Bartholomew just has the next quest. Got it. Alright. Time to go back to Baderon. Which, luckily, I already have return back up from when I used it earlier today, so I can just return to Limsa. I think that might be the same face piece. No, it's a different one. I have a face piece that I just got for my character so that she can have slightly more... There we go. Eye level. And it's a very interesting looking one. But it does remove the bow from my outfit, which unacceptable. The bow is a requirement. It does a cool flippy flop. I enjoy it. Hi, Baderon. Bro, it's literally been less than 10 minutes. Why are we... Oh, LOL. So that's all of part 1. Time to go to part 2. Oh my god, there's 6 parts. Holy cow. Let's go. From my current location. What? Am I standing too close to Baderon? Apparently I was literally just standing too close to Baderon. Okay. Sure. Part 2. Let's go. It's probably pirates. It's pirates. It's definitely pirates. Suspicious folk. Alright. Rainer's like, I got this. Hey, dude. My character's so tall. I love her so much. Alright, so we gotta go to Aleport. Oh, right, Sastasha. So, this is the one dungeon that I always have so much trouble pronouncing, for no reason. Like, you would think No, I said it right this time. Alright. So now we're gonna run Sastasha, but luckily I can just queue for it in, I think, level roulette. Need to go to the Fisherman's Guild. Alright. So I need to go this way. There we go, there's the Aethernet Shard. To the Fisherman's Guild. Away! Now, over here. Yep. To Aleport. And also, you know, make sure that you don't walk directly into... Yeah, I can just teleport to Aleport. That's fine. I love the fact that the issue with Sastasha is both pirates and also Curls, because they were like, oh yeah, a family of Curls has taken over the thing, but it's also pirates. It's also pirates. Whee! Hello! Okay. Cool. So in good news, I've already done all of those, so we don't have to sit through the monologuing. And now we just head up here, and I'm gonna get told to queue for Sastasha, which luckily I can do. Like, honestly, I could probably just queue for leveling roulette, but yeah. Alright, there's a ship. Time to poke around in the caves. Oh my god, I can run this with supports. Oh my god. Amazing. They're like, alright, so this is what your duty is. And I'm like, yep. So I'm actually gonna run this with NPCs. Yeah, sure. Because I can. And it's just not something I do terribly often. So it looks fun. Oh my god, the cutscenes for Sastasha! Things that I haven't seen in literal years. I think I have like 2 buttons. Yeah, I have like 2 buttons with this. Okay. Are we all just gonna awkwardly stand here? Oh, okay. Not me trying to figure out how to get the tank to run ahead. Oh, it looks like as long as I pull it, he will make sure it occurs. Works for me. The NPCs are just out here like, I don't really know what's going on, but I'm here. Which, oh buddy, me too. That's gonna pull that, and he's gonna grab them, and I'm gonna go look at what color we need. Alright, green. So now all we have to do is remember green, and smack the green button when we get up there, rather than any of the other ones that will, you know, spring a trap. As one does. I really need to try and, like, wait to hit the button until it's time, because that does make a really annoying beeping noise. Whee! There we go. interesting to go grab things and pull them back to the tank. That is not a way I've done a dungeon before, and it's like actually super interesting. I'm kind of here for it because it definitely lets you run it at your own pace, even if you're running it with NPCs. They really did extremely well with the duty system, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was originally a little iffy about it, purely because I'm used to NPCs and stuff like Dota, which, well, we know how well those were. But this actually, like, came out really well. So 10 out of 10 Squeenix, good job. I love how much fucking damage my character does. Like, ah yes, did you want to take out everything? Because that's what we're doing. Okay, I have to wait a second. Because I'm gonna do this and let it close. There we go. This will hold both of these. I like how as soon as I accidentally switch over to a yellow, you can literally see me hesitate just because I am so used to not pulling things until the tank is pulled, because, duh. I don't want to be a nuisance. So as soon as I hit something yellow, I'm just like, nope. Do not hit. Alert. Alert. Do not hit. Admittedly, pretty much nobody in Final Fantasy is actually going to yell at you for pulling if it's an accident. It's not WoW. And I do say that from experience. I will say, if your yearly convention is what knocks people out of playing your game, you're doing something wrong. And that's what BlizzCon 2019 did, so. Just putting it out there. Like, we literally came home from BlizzCon 2019 and went, oh. Fascinating. And then everything started just going completely tits up, and so we switched over to Final Fantasy. And that's how we got here. Green. Green is the color that I needed to remember. Boop. If you press the other switches, it will open a trap and you'll have to fight more things before you get to the next level. It's not even the next level, it's like just the boss battle and then everything else. Oh yeah, I don't actually have to think about interrupts because I'm DPS. Luckily, neither me nor the Thaumaturge are up close, because ranged is absolutely just my cup of tea. Mostly because it means if I'm running stuff alone, I can just run away. I don't want to open that because I don't really want to carry anything around. Thank you. Good news is I have self-heal, so I'm not going to be terribly worried about getting attacked by any of the things. So they actually redid this from the original one, because the original one was a little messier and a little more confusing. And so it didn't really fit with the duty system all that well. So we got a very succinct, well done. Ew. I love that you can tell when I'm taking a drink of soda because my ears on my character go down because I scrunch my face, so my eyebrows go. Come on. Just run. Come on. Speed out. There we go. The fact that he's like, try and catch me, and then just runs directly into everybody else. Like, sir. The good news for me is that doesn't matter. Having more buttons than my disposal. I went to hit my secondary AoE and I was just like, oh, that's not there yet. I will absolutely also say that there's something to be said for what is essentially a soul unhusking that comes with playing Final Fantasy, because it makes you feel things and think about how others feel, and, you know, not only is that kind of important for people, but it's something that a lot of people who come over from WoW, hi, that's me, didn't really get in WoW. Like, there's not the same level of emotional storytelling. I will absolutely cop to that. Like, the whole Sylvanas thing just puts this in aggressive perspective when you think about all of the latest expansions. Because, like, I was there for that. I have a Night Elf character. Like, I watched that happen, but I didn't really have an emotional reaction to it because I wasn't that attached. So it's definitely a different level of emotional storytelling and also immersion. So I think that might be something that Final Fantasy has one up on WoW, and some people just aren't ready for, which is why you see some of the people who go to play Final Fantasy then just kind of stop. Which is interesting. I am certainly not going to name names, because that would just be stupid on my part. I like not having beef with people, thank you. And also, it's no issue of mine that they decided Final Fantasy wasn't for them. But I will absolutely cop to the fact that I think it might have to do with emotional depth. Because some people are not ready to cry over a video game, and that is completely valid. Like, I can mention the fact that during the last bit of the latest expansion, I sobbed. Oh my god. It was bad enough that my husband was literally like, do you want to put it down for a while and come back to it? And I'm like, no, if I put the game down, I won't come back to it because I am literally so upset. So I just kept going, and it ended up okay, but whew, there was a second there where I was just like, no, I'm very upset here. I am extremely angry. And I mean, luckily it's a Final Fantasy game, so I can absolutely say it's because they killed off some of my friends. Without it actually being a spoiler, because it's Final Fantasy, of course they can blow to your friends. That is kind of how the series works. Like, we all remember the Aerith thing. Man, the reaction to that was wild when it happened. I really enjoy seeing how a fan base responds to a big emotional moment like that. It's very interesting from a psychological perspective, but also just from, man, look at how a group of humans is reacting to something that is causing them to feel emotion for things that aren't even real, but it doesn't matter that they're not real, because they're real enough. It's a very good look into people's ability to empathize and also insert themselves into fictional stories. Which is a very good skill, by the way. Tends to be one of those things that if you don't do imaginary and imaginative play as a child, it gets a little harder as an adult. So it's very interesting to see, I don't know, just different sides of that. Man, I hadn't thought about the imaginary play thing as an actual indicator of how easily someone could empathize with a fictional character, but actually? Ooh, that might be a research paper. I bet you someone's already done a research paper on it. I can just find it and read it. Mostly because I don't think people will be terribly excited to discuss whether they had imaginary play as a child and whether they empathized with fictional characters outside of an actual study. They're just gonna look at me like, ah yes, this person's really fucking weird, which, well, you aren't wrong. Oop. He did. All that running and for what? All that running and for absolutely nothing. His body's just gone. Damage. I don't think I'm gonna have to deal with the unnatural ripples portion of things, but I may as well, purely because, you know. Lock that. Okay, yeah, I guess you just have to keep doing your thing, and I'm not up for that, so we're just gonna smack the shit out of it. And that's the plan. Because if we kill the dude before his ads spawn, then we don't have to deal with the ads. Always the goal. Oi, 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 oi! Stripes! Stop chasing your sister. Impolite. Don't be rude. Hey! Dude, for real? If I say stop chasing your sister, that doesn't mean just go around the other side of the box. Why are you an asshole? One of my cats is being an asshole. He is incapable. He does not have a behave yourself ability. Not even with a cooldown. I love how it's like, ah yes, we've defeated a boss. And then just cat yowling, which, fair enough, honestly. Alright, back to the Drowning Wench. Do I ever turn up again? Yeah! Look at me not having to pay for teleports. Perks of my home teleport being just straight into the fucking middle of Limsa. Oh my god. Look at this. This person's got a Mario glam and a mushroom to go with it. That's adorable. Look at how cool that is. Ugh. I love this game. I love this game on such a level. People are just exceptionally creative and I love it a lot. Then there's me wearing the same 3 outfits like since I obtained them. But that's because I like Put a solid amount of work into getting the Aodai. The Aodai that I have in one of my transmogs is really pretty. And it was, I think, about 1 million gil. These guys. Ah, we were supposed to do Sastasha. Dang. But please do sleep if you're trying to become the best heroes in Eorzea. Like, sleep's important. Please do. I think we might actually be about where my other character left off. Which is very fun news. Because we moved pretty quickly through all of that. Especially since it moved through part 1 of A Realm Reborn. So there's 5 parts, so it's gonna take a second. Stripes! Why do you think I can't see you, my dude? You're not even behind anything, you're just standing there out in the open being a weirdo. Come on. Not chill. Stripes and watching his sisters to see when they stop paying attention so that he can then chase them is, a thing. Alright. Time to go to Gridania. Doop, doop. Oh man, there's an ad break. Luckily, I'm pretty sure everyone watching right now is subscribed, so we vibin'. Time to go to the Carline Canopy. I love so much that every once in a while when you're doing random quests, they're like, ah yes, fireworks for a completely different event. But they're pretty. Like, yeah, that works. Woo. Let's see. I don't actually remember what the task here is. I really don't remember what the task is. Heck. Oh wait, yeah, okay. Tamtara Deepcroft. The Lambs of Dalmud, a doomsday cult. Which is really funny because the moon already came down. Like, alrighty. I love how they introduce dungeons though. Like, it's so specific. Time to go to Tamtara Deepcroft. Be careful out there. Me wearing some of the most aggressively leveled gear, transmogged into, like, just a really pretty outfit. Yeah, sure. I'm definitely the one you need to worry about and not every single thing that crosses my path. Sure. Oh, just a tick. I have to stretch. There we go. It's like I think my character's arms don't follow what my arms are doing because y'all would have just seen me essentially stick my arms behind my head to stretch. Because my joints are just kind of like that. Yes, Stripes, how can I help you? I hear you. What would you like? I'm a phoenix. Look at me being pretty. Whoosh. Talk about a way to make an entrance. Oh, hey. It's the people who we literally just saw and who were like, we want to be, adventurers. So normally you would have to fight your way through these things to get over here, but I don't have that problem. Because level 90. Everything literally just ignores me because they're like, no, no. No, I'm afraid of that. Thank you. It's a cult. Yep. They were disappointed when the moon didn't actually hit the planet, but turned into a giant egg. Well, I mean, that is certainly one way to be disappointed. Weird. Alright, time to go into Tamtara Deepcroft. Alright. Not standing close enough to the thing. Alright, thank you. We're gonna do NPCs again, just for the sake of it. Because, trust me, we will get enough of partying with other people for dungeons very quickly. Alright, so this dungeon's a little wiggly, because it has teleporting in it. And by a little wiggly, I mean very wiggly. Go. We would do well not to disturb the dead. Well, I would not disturb them if I could, but I don't think that's an option this go around. I'm pretty sure they're already disturbed. So technically, by killing them, we're putting them back to undisturbed? I don't think that's how that works. See, at least now they're a corpse again. Like, I count that. I love that corpse flies are like, yeah, they're flesh flies. I don't think that's any better than corpse fly, I'm gonna be honest. Like, out of all the creeping, I don't think it's better. Both of them sound gross. Whee! Oh, right, I have to go around. Told you this dungeon's wiggly. Houdini has come to join the party in the basement, and is now just lurking. I love her. If you want a cat who— Stripes! Are you for real? Are you for real? Bruh. Dude, you're gonna get your ass kicked and I'm not gonna help you. This is a him problem. Like, yes, I'm gonna chase the other cats. None of our cats are declawed. This is about to be a him problem. Dude, are you stupid? Oh my god, for real? Why is your tail all puffed up? Hang on a second. I know I can't technically pause the game. Get off the— why is your— you got a bottle brush tail because you're doing what? What? Why are you making pitiful noises? Sir, you're the one being a dumbass. What? What? Okay. Sure. This man has the audacity to be the one with the bottle brush tail and be like, I'm scared! You're the one chasing people, you weirdo! This is why we're doing it with NPCs, because, sometimes things get a little chaotic down here. Mostly because Stripes is a little dumb. I'm scared. Sir, you're the one who's chasing people. What? Hello? Crackles, you're good. Her tail isn't even puffed. She's just like, no, now I just have to keep a really close eye on the door. Like, bro. What on earth? So this dungeon, you actually have to retrieve an item and then backtrack to use it, which isn't terribly common in current dungeons. Like, I'm pretty sure this is one of the few dungeons that you have to actually do that in. It's like, you see the place you're trying to go, and then you have to go past it to get a thing, and then come back. So that purple line means that it's a boss, or at least a zone that seals until you are done defeating the dudes. This dude's about to try and summon a big bad, but that's not really that much of an issue, I'm not gonna lie. I love that the void creatures got such an aggressive makeover. Like, it is fascinating to see where they went from here to the latest patch. Like, ooh, I love it. I love it, I love it. Character development team. Okay, at least the NPCs don't stand in the bad, which, you know, alright, I'm gonna let those do that. I'm gonna... Oh, never mind, I have to actually kill them to do this. There we go. 1! So we're trying to get to whatever's in there. Ah, mightlings. I forgot about mightlings. Oh, these things give me the creeps. Look, they're like giant ticks. Oh. I forgot how bad those things give me the creeps. Gross. There's not terribly many monsters in this game that will give me the heebie-jeebies, but woo, those are one of them. Giant ticks. Whoa. Like, nope. Nope. We're actually gonna have a very fun time running into... Hang on, where's the map go? I think I need to go... Which direction do I need to go? Tomb of King Galavan. I don't think the Tomb of King Galavan is required. But there might also be something interesting and I don't remember it. So, we'll go look. I love how aggressively far I throw these things. There's no way these would come back to me. That's not actually how chakram work. But it looks fucking cool, so I'll deal with it. I don't remember if there's anything in here. Oh, it's a treasure coffer. Oh, alright, I guess we're going. NPC said, watch this! Wow! Which, same hat, bro. Same hat. I also do goofy ass, watch this! Shit. It's a move. So, this is just an entire offshoot that has nothing to actually do with... Wait, what? Yeah, you can't actually go up there. Okay, we're good. I was like, wait, that looks like another place to go. It's not. It's a fib. It's a fake out. Side note, I love how they did the different footstep noises. Oh, because you can definitely hear the difference between when you're stepping in the water or on the mossy rock or... Oh, that it is. I don't think GLaDOS can even bake. Like, first off, where would she get eggs that were fresh? Well, now I'm thinking about that way too hard. So I think this is actually one of the first introductions to sealed boss areas besides Den the Orca-Toothed, who we saw in Sastasha. So I'm pretty sure that that's what this is meant to do, is introduce us to this area is sealed. Yeah, that. Because that comes back a lot. You should see some of the dungeons that we're running for tombstones at the moment, because they're gorgeous. Like, oh man. They're definitely full of spoilers, but they're gorgeous. I thought about doing just running tombstone dungeons, but then I realized how many spoilers would be in those dungeons, and I was like, maybe not. Maybe not. Go Because I would actually like them to have the level of impact that they're supposed to. And by this point, I'm just straight up making fun of parts of the dungeon. It's like, there's supposed to be like emotional shit going on here. But I've run them too many times and now I'm just making fun of things. I mean, admittedly, I'm trying to get like 900 tomestones so I can get all of the mounts and the Fat Cat umbrella, and it just keeps going. They do events like that before they drop a new patch so that they get everybody back on and playing, and I'm pretty sure the reason that the tomestones are such a big thing is because it's reminding people how to play their class. Because if you don't remember how to press your buttons, you're gonna have a bad time. So before you start the new patch, run through a metric ton of dungeons. And then you will remember how to play your class. Luckily, I don't have terribly many buttons to press in the first place, so I don't actually have any of my ongoing upkeep things yet, because I'm, like... I love how it put me at the top level for this dungeon, which is 19. It's like, well, you're 90, but this is about as far as we can give you for this specific dungeon, because otherwise you one-shot everything, which I get it, that's fair. And having a few extra levels on the NPCs does help me smack through things a little faster. So that it doesn't feel like I'm about to die every time I accidentally pull something. I'm telling you, this dungeon is wiggly. It's wiggly. I think I have to turn right. Why is the Marauder all the way over there? Hey, buddy. Thank you. I just remembered a really ridiculous, so there was someone with there was a sprout named Pancake who we ran this dungeon with one time, and he just kept running into every other zone, and he was not the tank, so that was not his job. It was just, Pancake, no! And like, obviously the person couldn't hear us because he wasn't on mic with us. But I'm never actually gonna be over it. It's so fun. I will also admit that chasing sprouts around dungeons is pretty fun. But that's like kind of a basic part of the Final Fantasy experience. For at least 16 or 14. Oh, my brain had Final Fantasy 16 on the brain after a couple other things. See, this is the part where we have to then go ahead and then backtrack to get back to the sealed barrier because we can't actually open it yet. I really don't think backtracking has been put into too many dungeons. I mean, we're certainly going to find out because we're going through all the expansions, but I really don't think it has been. Go through here and retrieve a thing to open the sealed barrier with. Oh boy, it's a cultist's rosary! Being guarded by multiple other cultists. That's weird. Oh, alright, they have phone bridge too. Hello, I am here to do you some damage. Directly to your face. And not stand in the bad. Dang, the monster guys are really up in their game today with where the bat is to stand in. Woo! Speaking of. Alright, there we go. Now we can retrieve this to smack it into the wall to open the wall. There's a lot of things that you then have to open the... Have y'all ever seen a person cartoon sneak in real life? I need you to know that seeing a person cartoon sneak in real life is probably one of the funniest things that can be a sudden thing. Alright, now we're gonna smack these guys to get to the final boss, who's over there. essentially build a bridge. There's 2 orbs, which means that we have to then proceed to... Ooh, I don't know if the NPCs are gonna smack the orbs simultaneously or if I'm gonna have to smack both. Guess we're gonna find out. Huh. I don't know why the Void dudes have Thunder automatically. It's cool though. I'm kind of interested in that. Like, what skill did you use for that, sir? Answer is, I smack them both. The Marauder will stand on the table. Very helpful, sir. Some of these dungeons are so aesthetic. Ooh. Oh look, a mind flayer. Updated his model. Like, I don't quite remember, but I think they did. Alright, I only vaguely remember this fight, so we're just gonna hope that, there's nothing too terribly intense in the things that you need to do to fight the dude. Mechanics, they're called mechanics. Ooh. You're not terribly inconspicuous if you're the only imp here. Fun fact, I didn't actually know that my damage upgrade skill also just did damage when I used it. Until someone was like, why aren't you standing near the enemies? And I'm like, because I'm ranged. And they're like, okay, but if you stand near them, that'll do damage. And I'm like, it'll do what? Because it is just... Oh, stop that. Because it's not intuitive if you're a ranged character to go stand by the bad guy for something. But it is actually an entire thing. Which I would not have figured out on my own, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I would never have realized that does damage. Because it's like, ah yes, you're doing dance moves so you get more damage. But it does damage when that happens. It's like, huh. Well, now there's stuff in my inventory, but I'm not gonna worry terribly much about that because I've been ignoring all the treasure coffers so that I don't have to carry around a bunch of stuff. Alright, so now we go back to Gridania. Whoop, whoop, and tell Mother Mion that we killed a Mind Flayer. Because that's expected, I guess. I have questions about how the Carline Canopy's roof/dome is held up, since it seems to be pretty much entirely stained glass. Like, yeah, it has some support beams, but that's a lot of glass. It's a lot of glass. That would make me very anxious. A lot of things make me very anxious, let's be real. Alright. So now we've got Tamtara Deepcroft and Sestasha, which, if we were playing a character who wasn't already leveled to death, you would end up running them 50 billion times for levels. Luckily, we don't have that problem. Oh, right. I don't know how to explain what's about to happen, so I'm gonna just let you experience it. Because she's carrying around her dead partner's head. Which is like, okay. Feels like that's gonna come back to haunt us later. I wonder why we overheard these random people talking. Alright, I think we do a bunch of other things first though, so that works out. We'll just casually forget that that person is carrying around the head of their dead party member. It's chill. That's not gonna come back to bite us later. Totally not. Quicksand is not terribly far. I just never remember where the stairs are compared to the Aethernet shard. So Ul'dah is technically the only city that I haven't started a character in. Momodi! The adventurer of the moment. Honestly, fair. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be Copperbell Mines. I love Copperbell Mines. Copperbell Mines is such a cool dungeon. Giants. There's giants. We sealed them in the dungeon, or in the mines, like, forever ago. And now they're back. What? They've been sealed in the mines for 300 years. Awesome. Literally, why though? Man, 300 years is a while. I get why they're pissed. I wouldn't like being sealed in a mine either. This is one of those things where it's like, we could probably solve this a couple of different ways, but we're gonna solve it with fighting. Oh, if we weren't running out of materials, we wouldn't have thought to reopen it. Isn't that the case for most everything? We knew about the giants, but we went ahead with the project anyways. Nothing could possibly survive being buried under a mountain's worth of rock for 3 centuries, right? Sir. I've seen some weird shit in this place, okay? There's so much going on here. I love how it's like, no, you can't do your regular quests while you're doing this, which, fair. Alright. I love this mount. Oh look, Copperbell Mines. There's been an incident. Yes, I am aware. Coppermill Mines now accessible. So I think they've removed the things that were like... So there were some things in this mine that you had to do really specifically, and I'm not sure if they... I think they removed them since the redo. They must have. Because there was a boss that you could only kill by blowing up TNT, but also avoiding the TNT. It was a lot. But I think they may have fixed that, especially if I'm able to do it with a party of NPCs. I also love how I have these same 3 guys just like, alright, well these are my buddies. Which, fair, man. Thinking of stuff to say while I play might actually be the more difficult part of this. Oh, yeah, I have 3 buttons now. Nice. Unseal the blasting door. How do we unseal the blasting? Oh, lol. There's a key. Cool beans. We're going. Dude, are you guys not coming in the lift? Are you... Okay. Bye. See you later, I guess. It used to be a whole thing to have to wait for your entire party to get on the lift. They just all appeared at once. That's... Honestly, I love that. That is glorious. No, we don't have to take a lift. It's fine. Also, Spriggan are adorable. Like, I honestly love some of the earlier monster designs. Goblins are cute. Spriggans are cute. Goblins are adorable. Don't worry, the goblins make a reappearance as an actual society, which is really exciting. That's in... Heavensworth? Yeah, that's in Heavensworth. So that's in the next expansion. Which direction do we need to go? Maneater Rip. I don't think we actually have to go in there. Cool. And away we go. Hello. How are you? He just, you know, popped himself out of the wall. Is there actually... Yo, there's actually a hallway in there now. It's not just more wall. Love that. Previously, it was literally just he broke out of the wall and it was just more wall. Which was funny for more reasons than one, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it was very entertaining. I love how out of force of habit I'm like, nope, stay out of the circle. The circle of zap is real. The circle of zap is not my friend. Okay, wait. This one? Yeah. There's a lot of extra dead ends in some of the older dungeons, and so I do have to actually check the map. Admittedly, I also have to use a GPS to go places I've been like 15 times, so... But that's just because every once in a while my brain will just go on autopilot and I'll end up somewhere else. It's like, nope, no, that's not how this works. So as long as I put a map in front of my face, I have a vague idea of where I'm going. I gotta say, the streaming one day a week schedule has actually made it easier for me to be like excited for stream, which I haven't had in a hot minute. Like, I'm actually hyped to get on and talk at people, which is very good because, you know, not having that was kind of taking the fun out of it. And like, maybe I'll go back to doing scary games at some point, but honestly, that was much more just to keep up with the algorithm. Because I enjoy scary games, but I actually enjoy watching others play them more than I enjoy playing them. Purely because my own reflexes are, every once in a while, a little iffy on jump scares. Because if I get jump scared, I'm not likely to be able to click something. Okay, so I need 12 ounces of fire sand. I think I have 6 ounces of fire sand. It's gonna be in my key objects. Yeah, so where is the other 6 ounces of fire sand? Oh. There we go. I'm kind of weirded out that this is already caved in and fully rock again, because like, wasn't the whole thing that they dug too deep and hit the giants, but we have to dig further to hit the giants? Like, I don't know, man. Seems a little sus. Oh, tank buster. It's okay, the tank is an NPC, he does not care. Oop. Time for one of the things that I'm very good at. Don't stand in the bad. Honestly, that's the part of tanking that I understand, is keeping the boss facing away from the rest of your party, so that none of the things that have such a wide spread are likely to hit everyone. Ooh, okay, he's picked a different direction this time. I am liking how they have updated the bosses. This is very interesting. A very good introduction to, hey, there's mechanics. Tank, you should probably keep the boss facing away from the rest of your team. And they give you plenty of opportunities to figure it out. Which we do prefer. Tiny key. So normally they would be rolling for loot, but I've run these dungeons too many times and I would rather not deal with the loot. I wonder if they left the treasure chest back here. They did. When they redid the dungeon, I didn't know if they were going to leave some certain things. Okay, see you at the top then. Or at the bottom. Whichever. See you at the bottom then. They just pop into existence. I love that. Alright, time to get 12 more ounces of fire sand. And not get our camera stuck in the ground. That would be helpful. 1 6-ounce pinch. Yeah, the other one is still on the other side. There we go. There's a couple things in the old dungeons that had a whole bunch of character development into the new one. And then you come back to these and you're like, wow, I had no idea what those things were. Which, what a mood. I'm really excited for the third Encyclopedia Eorzea to come out. Because that's going to be really fun. Because it contains the latest 2 expansions. Now we have 12 onces. Alright, everybody back up slightly so that we don't blow you up. There's literally no way I would actually be that close to an explosion, especially one to clear space in a cave. Like, first off, there's gonna be so much rock shard going everywhere. That shit ain't safe. Okay. So it looks like they've changed how this dude works. I just don't know how they've changed how this dude works. Oh, they just made him a regular boss. Okay. That works. Right. So it used to be that there was a TNT thing that you had to drag the dude on top of him and someone else had to hit it and you had to get out of the way. But I think it's just gonna be regular boss times until maybe he splits into multiple. Yeah, there we go. Alright, they still use multiply. Love that. That is, ooh, that is interesting. Oh, that is a fun way to do that. I don't think I've run this since the redo, because Copperbell Mines isn't as, I don't know, common in Dungeon Roulette as Sestasha and Tambar Deep Rock. But I hadn't had a chance to run this since the redo, and that's really cool. I really like that. Because it keeps the concept of the old, this thing divides into a bunch of things, but yeah, look at that. Not only does it keep the dividing into a bunch of things, but also it keeps the getting smaller as you defeat it. That's really clever. I like the way they chose to do this. Like, not that I would ever really be disappointed by their choice of way to do a thing, but like, I'm impressed. I don't really know how I ended up with 12 onzas when I just picked up 6 onzas, but that's okay. Don't stand so close to the fucking explosion zone. Ah! Okay, so you're supposed to technically go all the way around, but I don't really want to. So we're not gonna. We're gonna use a little bit of a shortcut. So this same model, but in different colors, is used for stuff in Endwalker. And I know that because I've just run a dungeon with like literally 3 different packs of those. Now we play, can I keep the NPCs with me while I run what is essentially a shortcut? Answer being, yes. Look at that. Okay, well there's a dude, that's cool too, I guess. Yeah, and luckily I have self-heal, so this is just... Oh, I love that they give him little lines. That's cute. Taste my axe. You know, just ask Luffy. All good fighters call out their finishing moves. Side note, the live-action One Piece is really, really good. Like, good enough that I started on the anime directly after. So there's actually more dudes over there, but I don't want anything to do with that right now. So we're just gonna keep going. Oh look, a bunch of pretty rocks. Wonder what's over here. Like, again, there's multiple ways we could have solved this problem. Most of them involve not sealing the giants up for 100 years, but, you know, that's just a personal opinion. Just saying. I wonder... Yeah, I don't think this has the same mechanics either. Which is important because it means that I'm not gonna... Ooh, alright. I'm not gonna go running off to fix something if it doesn't exist. Well, that's interesting. Makes me glad I'm ranged. Huh. Well, that was annoying. I would question what got dropped upstairs, but honestly, I have a feeling it doesn't matter. Unless it's person, I don't really care. And that was not a person level noise, so. However, if a person level noise goes down, then I have to go upstairs and find out what's going on. So this actually used to have him having abs and a whole other, like, part of the battle. I'm kind of interested in the way they altered it. Crunch. I am a little crunchy. Alright. Now we go back to Ul'dah. And we've actually already made it further than the other character did, so this is definitely worth it. Because in 2 streams we've gotten further than we got in multiple multi-hour streams the first time. Which makes sense because there's less to focus on besides the main story. But... There we go. Hello! Ooh, level sync. Okay. I don't actually remember what's happening. This was a long time ago for me. Alright. Yeah, mining. Okay. Why is it level synced? What am I fighting? Why is it level synced? Oh! This motherfucker. Speaking of making you wish you never set foot in this town. It's gonna be really fun to kick his ass. This guy has been causing trouble for a hot minute and no one wants to deal with him. Guess what? It's time for me to get a little murdery. I do love doing that. You lot, teach them a lesson. Sir, are you afraid to get your pretty face hit? Is that the problem? Too bad. Anyone who threatens someone with, if you serve me in whatever capacity, I won't tell the law, deserves what they get. That's because I'm fucking hiding you, you weirdo. Like, you're not gonna get to hit me because I just don't fucking want to deal with that right now. Ah, there we go. There we go. I'll just take all of you out at once. Simple enough. Come on then. Fuckhead. I ain't getting paid enough for this. Probably not, no. Hey, dumbass. I honestly don't really care if she paid for the dodo or not. That man is heinous, and therefore I'm going to kick his ass. I suspect the echo's gonna show me that she paid for it, so... Why are there still refugees? Bruh. Giant natural disaster? Giant natural disaster? Why the fuck do you think? Why are y'all so damn dramatic? This is the most NIMBY fucking shit I've ever seen. Oh look, she bought and paid for it. But why are the refugees here? These people are dumb. That's what's happening. Because the entirety of everything... Yes, I will absolutely threaten a defenseless citizen. Fuck you. Oh, please tell me it's Rub-On. I could use the help, it would be funny. Oh. Hi, Stola. What you doing over there in the corner? And good news, we do get to kick his ass later, so, you know, it's fine. I love this outfit on my character. Oh. Hey, Stola. You helped people. Yes. Oh crap, this is when we get to go to the Waking Sands. I can help you understand the echo. Oh, I forgot about that. So first go round, my character was a Mikote and the same height as Stola, so that cutscene was a lot more like on par rather than me just being tall as all get out. Oh boy. Oh, look, it's Etta. You're carrying around a corpse's head. Yeah, you're carrying around his head. Maybe. Yeah, honestly, carrying around your fiance's head is not the play. That's creepy. Don't do that. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn. They work on very difficult things. No shit. They were also all at the Battle of Cartano. Look at... It's our buddies! So you want to know more? I swear if I painted certain death on one door and limitless wealth on another, 9 out of 10 adventurers would go through the first. I mean, honestly, yeah, she's got a point. To the Waking Sands. Pray, go to the Waking Sands in the first place. Luckily, I can just go to Horizon and then fucking fly over there. So it's not going to be nearly as tedious as the first, you know, expansion that I had to do this for. Whee! See, that was the place that we were leveling. And I would like nothing to do with it, thank you. Let me see. Yeah, Vesper Bay is just dead ahead. Whee! Hi, Swergon. How are you? I don't know why Aline's out front there. Hi, Tataru. No, it's okay. Stola brought me. I'm on the list. You do have to actually go through the loading door every time you come to the Waking Sands. It's a whole thing. Like, there's so much going on with the Waking Sands. Oh boy, cutscene.
So you're the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. Well met, friend. My name is Minthelia, and I lead the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I have awaited your coming. Please, be at ease. You are among friends here.
I'm taller than Urianger.
No doubt you are ripe to burst with questions. But have patience. All will be revealed in time. First, let me begin by telling you who we are and what we do. We are the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, an order that transcends political boundaries. Our single objective is the preservation of the future of Eorzea.
Thancred, what are those shoes?
Among our gravest concerns are the godlike beings known as the Primals.
Gotta protect
Their
my
existence
shins,
is a bane upon Eorzea.
but still stub my toes.
Nay, the world at large, and we have striven to find a lasting solution to the threat they pose. Our order is home to a number of individuals who, like you, possess a rare and special talent. This talent takes various forms, but one holds particular interest for us. Tell me, have you ever experienced a sudden, inexplicable loss of consciousness?
Yeah, like 3 of them in a row in the past
Have
2
you
days.
ever had the sensation of being pulled away from reality? Felt as though you were hovering in space, a mind without a body? All these things are the manifestations of your talent. Yours is the power to transcend the boundaries of the soul, a power known as the Echo. The Echo allows you to pass through the walls of a man's soul and hear the resonations of his past. You will be there in his memories and see things as he saw them. You may even interact with that which you see, though you cannot change the outcome of events. For another blessing, the Echo will enable you to know a man's mind even if you cannot comprehend his words. In short, the Echo is a truly extraordinary power.
I forgot about that.
And this power is strong within you.
Or at least they didn't use it.
It is only a shame that we cannot use it whensoever we choose. That's right. I too possess the Echo. With that established, let us return to the subject of the Primals. So long as they exist, the realm cannot take so much as a single step towards true peace. Measures must be taken. Measures which transcend boundaries, be they of faction, race, language, or creed. And to do so, the Scions require the aid of those with our talent. Make no mistake, the Echo will be instrumental in dealing with the primal threat. Without it, we cannot hope to save the realm.
Oh yeah, you can't see the bad to not standing.
I know not what it is you desire for yourself, nor what it was that first brought you to Eorzea.
A carriage.
But I firmly believe that the power we possess was given to us for a purpose. Why else would the gods entrust man with a gift so extraordinary, if not to have him use it? And so I implore you, lend us your power.
Us. Belt. I love how she's explaining retainers, like, what a mood. You can employ a retainer, also known as I have extra inventory space. Thank goodness. I can also send my retainers on adventures, which I do pretty much anytime I'm online. I enjoy it a lot. Papa Limo looks so angry all the time. Alright, so I know I have the words set on auto forward, but she just said the password is Wild Rose, so we need to remember that. Why does Papa Limo look so angry? Urianger, dude, what are you up to? He gets slightly less Shakespearean by the end of this. Slightly. He's still pretty Shakespearean by the end of it, though. Hey, Thancred, what you up to? He is thinking about primals. Shola, I have information. Buddy, that's fair. This is the Waking Sands. It's our headquarters. It used to be somewhere else, you know, but then a bunch of things happened and we ended up here instead. I just realized I can do an actually pretty solid Ida impression. That's really weird. Are you rubbing your face on the books? Does the paper feel good? Okay. Hence our extremely high expectations of you. Okay, Papalimo. You're good. It's really weird that my brain is just like, ah yes, let me just pull everyone's accents out of, you know, the back of our mind, because we haven't played through like half of this in a hot minute. Gotta go fight primals.
I take it you will help us. Wonderful. I knew you wouldn't let us down. But come, I would introduce you to your friends in the Order. Tell me, does the name Sharlayan ring any bells?
Well, I mean, now it does.
It used to be one of Eorzea's 6 city-states, and was situated in the northwest of Aldenard. The Sharlayans were the keepers of wisdom both old and new. Their mastery over magic and ether was unsurpassed, and even the Garleans knew to fear them.
Bro, someone tell Alpha
Among
that they
their
don't exist
number,
anymore.
there were a noble few who devoted their lives to safeguarding the future of Eorzea. When the realm began its descent into chaos, and their countrymen fled for the motherland, they alone chose to remain here. These noble men and women were called the Archons.
AKA people with the Archon tattoo on
Those
their neck.
same brave souls stand before you now.
Studied at Sharlayan.
The masked woman is Ida, and beside her is Papa Limo. The two are charged with surveying the Twelveswood.
Hello there.
Welcome.
Okay, my turn to introduce someone. That there is Thancred.
He is our man here in Ul'dah, Jewel of the Desert.
Welcome to the team.
I think they changed.
If I may, the lovely maiden beside me is named Y'shtola. Limsa Lominsa has the pleasure of being under her care.
Greetings.
Oh, you already know me.
I have been expecting you. Last but not least is Urianger, who presides over all affairs within these halls. Pray seek him out whenever you have questions.
Can't say you'll understand the answers, but you know.
Dawn may banish even the darkest night. The words of a dear friend. I am glad of our meeting.
At the Battle of Carteneau, our leader was taken from us. But we did not stray from our purpose. We sought out Minfilia and others with her talent, and together established the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
I told you.
Along with the
man
Archons,
only gets barely
those blessed
less.
with the Echo play a pivotal role in our endeavor to forge a brighter tomorrow for the realm.
Thancred, why are your toes out? If you have these giant shin guards, why are your toes
I
out?
should also introduce you to Tataru, our clerk. She ensures that everything runs smoothly.
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
So all of these voice actors are going to be swapped by the time we hit Heavensward.
I hope you will come to think of us as family. But without further ado, I would assign you your first task.
Oh boy.
Urianger, have the documents arrived from the students of Baldessian?
I know who that is now.
Aye, my lady. They arrived but recently.
We have received a request for aid from the Immortal Flames. Thancred, would you do the honors?
It would be my pleasure. Some days ago, a crystal caravan registered to Amagina and Sons mineral concern was waylaid and divested of its cargo. But there is more. Within a bell of the robbery, several people were reported missing from the shantytown outside the city.
At a glance, one would assume the involvement of bandits, kidnappers, and coincidence.
Yeah, coincidence doesn't really happen.
Such crimes are hardly uncommon, and the Immortal Flames deal with their like almost every day. However, this time we have reason to believe that a primal is involved.
Aye. The evidence left behind implicates the Emulja, who are known worshippers of Ifrit.
Fritos!
If we then consider the objects that were taken, there is no room left for doubt. The crimes were committed in the name of a primal.
That you may better understand the nature of our struggle with the primals, I would have you play the leading role in this investigation. You have my thanks.
So, as a summoner...
If there is aught you wish to know, I recommend you speak with Thancred. He is well versed in the affairs of Ul'dah.
Ever at your service, fair lady.
Okay, anyways. So, I originally played this as a summoner, which means that back before they changed how summoner worked, you were able to essentially just have one of the primals out as a buddy. And so I named Ifrit Fritos, and he just kind of followed me around for forever. It was great. Crystal robbery and a spate of a spate of abductions. Oh boy. Alright, so they're not likely to get more crystals because they've upped security. Gotta go to Camp Drybone. Go bother a dude. Still not sure why his shoes have these giant shin guards, but his toes are still out. Luckily, I already have everywhere mapped, so I can just teleport straight out of the Waking Sands instead of running. 'Cause, boy howdy. Let me tell you, it's a bit of a hike. Oh boy, we know who the culprits are. Brutal murders of callers at the Church of Saint Dama, Landama. Okay. Go find bodies. Got it. I forgot this quest because it's a setup for another quest, and ooh, there is a lot going on here that I can't actually get into until later. No. Alright, now we've retrieved the corpses, which essentially turned to flowers in our inventory. See? Which is a Final Fantasy thing from, like, multiple games ago. But I will admit, it's better than having to carry around a literal corpse in my inventory. Here you go. There were, in fact, a Malcha. Let's go ask people. That's gonna go great. Go show this guy who is probably drinking a note and see if he'll talk to you. I feel like that's not exactly how this works, but I'm not gonna question it. Oh no. Dude. Ugh. I hate this guy. So all we got out of that was go talk to them yourself. Just saying. I didn't actually have to interact with him. I mean, I'm going to have to kick his ass, but still. Yep, everyone is in fact afraid of everything. Seems good. And now back to this asshole. I like the barding. They have pretty barding on their chocobo. Oh, they probably just moved, sir. I'm gonna kick your ass. I'm gonna kick his ass. That's literally it. That's what's happening, is that I'm going to kick his ass. Anybody who's like, haha, I tricked these people and got hard labor out of them, I'm gonna kick his ass. Ungust is a mood. But not a good one. Time to go bother the clergy. Seek out a man named Marquez. Whee! Oh look! A graveyard. That seems like it might be where the people from the church are. Hey dude. You can literally see your goggles under your... You know what, never mind. Atop the ridge. Oh. Wait, does he mean like actually atop the ridge, like I have to climb? Oh, look at that. Use the embalmed corpse on the gravesite. Bro. Okay, please actually put the embalmed corpse in the... Thank you. I don't know things. I wonder who this mysterious man is. And if we will find out soon. Oh, of course Thancred took offense at Marquez. Thancred... Buddy. Sir. Pal. Why is he such a giant dork? He's such a giant dork. Like, perpetually. It's just kind of his gig. What are you doing? Dude, you don't need to be on top of every single box you see. Oh, hey, nerd. The Lich Keeper. Bro. Don't be an ass. No wonder Sid doesn't hang around you. I have a feeling that she's not kidnapping people, but I don't actually remember, so I guess we're gonna find out. It's a mystery. Oh boy. Yep, that is a child. Alright. He lost a thing, and Sister Ursa went to look for it. Time to do what I do best. And smack the shit out of things. Oh, good. Something I put up on the market sold. Hello! How are you? Why are there zombies? Oh. Oh no. Oh, the thing that he lost was a ring from his mother before she died. Oh. This game does not hold back on the fact that there was literally a giant-ass calamity. And it will remind you of that fact as many times as it needs to. Dude, stop trying to eat the paper and you'll stop sneezing on the paper. It's because there's dust on it. Bro, for real? You know what, I'm not gonna argue with you on that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Thancred is not right on this one. Oh good, we're going to the Emulsia encampment. Then I can yell at him for being like, oh, this person's sus, even though they're literally a nun who's been helping out orphans. Admittedly, you could say the same about Mother Teresa, and she also definitely believed that pain made you get into heaven. So, there's a lot wrong with that. Hey, thank you. Yeah, why did you... Yeah, I brought you over so that you can go look in their camp instead of me. Bro, why are you like this? Thancred is absolutely insufferable until, like... I don't know. Partway through the third expansion? Like, now, of course, I absolutely adore him. But, right this instant, he is still the version of himself without any character development, and he's just obnoxious. Here, have a leaflet. Take this to the inn. Okay. Whee! Rosie, stop trying to eat the plastic. It's not for you. It's also not food. Found a thing. Here, look at the thing. Whoop. Oh boy, it's blasphemous. Missing garments. Alright, so someone is posing as a priest of the order to be a problem. Which, yeah, fair enough. Dude, stop chewing on plastic. Cat says, I must make plastic chewing noises because I know they are your favorite. They are my least favorite. I wonder who could be posing as a priest and who would be an asshole and do things in order to just make money. I wonder. Okay. Time to pretend to be people who need work. Okay. Put on these clothes and ask loudly for work. Stop chewing on plastic. Heinous. Heinous fiend. Alright. Equip. Equip. I mean, yeah, close enough. The rest of my outfit is still a little obvious, but... And also the ears. The ears kind of give it away. Be gone and don't make a nuisance of yourself. I am sorry, but that's an inevitability. It's kind of a requirement. Being a nuisance is like my entire job. Like literally my entire job. Now I have to figure out where the last person is. I think they're up. Hey, I was right. Alright, well now we have bothered enough people that we should have gotten the dude's attention. Hey, why aren't you wearing your costume, dude? This man's the worst. Oh yeah, I don't think I've ever shown you guys this mount. Look at it! I also have a chair that's just a flying chair. Flying furniture is probably the best, like, style of mount. It's so goofy. Oh, now you're in your outfit. A fine morning for catching false priests. Yeah, fair enough. I wonder who this familiar face might be. There were raids, so now I'm going to sell people. Yeah, okay. Sure. I didn't have a choice, sir. You became a slaver. That's a you problem. The money was good. There we go. Yeah, it's time for me to smack the shit out of you. Oh, where? I was making a bunch of coin, pretending to be a priest and selling people to the Amalja. Bro, what? Why are we at? Cat says, it's time to make noise, which, fair, honestly. Alright. That's more donut, that's not helpful. There's Horizon. Oh boy, back to the Waking Sands. Pray, return to the Waking Sands. Whee! This is such a goofy map. I'm so happy. One of the members of my free company made it for me after I did a bunch of treasure maps with them. It honestly one of my favorite things. I'm pretty sure most of my free company is just waiting for the next patch update to come out for interesting things. Which, understandable, have a nice day. Bro, this man's name is Nedrick. I need us to be aware of that fact. Nedrick. Wee! Hi, Totoro. It's so weird to see all of the character development that went on. Like, I just love that so much. Oh yeah, I guess I can put my regular outfit back on. There we go. I'm glad you and Thancred are getting along. Uh-huh. Time to meet a distinguished individual. Oh, Mutamix! I forgot about Mutamix. So this is how you learn to remove materia from your gear. Alright, time to go bother Mutamix. And this is the part where the goblins show up as an actual, like, people and oh, hey! That's the mount that I just got from the Moogle thing. The Tomestones, which I probably need to run more Tomestone dungeons, but honestly I may just do another round of them tomorrow. Whee! Hello! I come to be a nuisance. I'm Mutamix. So this is Mutamix, who is a goblin, who is great. Look at his ears. I love him. Hello. Here, have a fighty tool. Goblin speak is great. And now, it's a stronger dagger. Swinbros is over here just like, let me translate. Fill brain case with knowledge of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making. Like, I just, oh. I just really love the goblins. The gobos are so good. Back to Horizon and back to the Waking Sands. You see what I mean about the going back and forth a bunch. It just keeps going. Oh yeah, so technically that's Garlean ruled. You can see their tall ships on it. Still some of the goofiest ships I think I've ever seen. Nedrick. The number of times I've done that entrance on a chocobo is really, really funny. Like, no, I will not dismount just because I've walked into a building. Time for a cutscene! I'm pretty sure you don't ever actually enter the— oh! I was wrong. Normally they just start the cutscene immediately. Make sure you have a good eye level. Boy howdy, me with eye level 630. Yeah, that's important. So, oh, it's 624 right now. Which piece am I not wearing? Huh. Well, point being, aggressively leveled and aggressively geared. Alright, we're gonna go... We're gonna go fight some dudes. By which I mean we're gonna go fight a primal. Like, now. You wouldn't think it would be this early, but, you know, here we be. So, there's Knurl, which means, there we go, the sergeant. Alright, time to be a nuisance. Them. Yeah, we need to be sneaky. Me in my metallic clothing with my glowy dog. Yeah, definitely. Sneaky. Totally got that under control. Yeah. I love that they're like, invisible city. It's like, this is ruins. That's literally what's going on here, is that this is ruins. I don't think ruins count as an invisible city. Level sync is in effect. Time to fight some dudes. Oh look, an emulsion. More emulsion. Subtle. It's an ambush. The only problem for you is I'm more of a problem than you. Okay. So I'll just kick both of your asses. Okay. Admittedly, it feels like neither of our sides should be smacking shit out of the other because we all be smacking shit out of this, but that's just me. Honestly, I think I might be able to do this without using any flames this time. Which, no. August, why are you still here? Don't you think it would be smarter for you to, you know, leave? I love how they're like, ah yes, this is roadblock so that you're more likely to feel like you can actually fight. We just standing here AoE aggressive. And we're back. Oh, no, I guess we don't kill him. Okay. Oh, I was supposed to lose. Whoops. Oh, crunchy. Oh, let me try that, but I can't actually be taken over for a different primal because I'm... Okay, well, they'll figure it out. It's fine. It's fine. So part of the deal is that they can brainwash you to oh yay, Bowl of Embers. To worship their primal, except that doesn't exactly work with people who have the echo. Yeah, that'll do. NPCs, let's go! Mostly because I don't want to make a bunch of people sit through cutscenes. Fritos! It's time for Fritos. Yeah, when he's a small room, he literally looks like his name should be Fritos. He's got the whole triangle like chest. Wait for him to stand up. Time for attempted brainwashing. Oh, Ungust. Well, you done fucked up. Loyal minions, blah blah. Okay. look, they're brainwashed. I feel really bad for those guys. The sheer confusion. Huh. Oh no, it's time to back away. Yeah, okay. Like, it's pretty. So, I think... Normally I just smack that in 3 hits, but I actually have to do the mechanics now. Wow, rude. Good thing I'm ranged. So come to the Inferno. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have that problem. Sorry, bro. Again, ooh. Oh good, I'm already not on that. So this is one of those things where it's essentially a DPS check, where they're like, hey, if you can do enough damage, then this specific thing won't actually take out your entire party. But if you can't, your party's down. There we go. I felt it. Almost done. Character doing way too much damage. Name a better combo. Sorry, dude. What's up, Fluff? Try again next time. Ah, shit. We didn't save any for Thancred. Whoops. Hey, rock candy piece 2. Side note, the nails that my character has on are actually like an entire transmog thing. Like, I have to pick those over gloves or anything. But they're so sharp and pointy that I have to. It's important. Broski, there's nothing left to do, I'm sorry. Oh. Never mind, there you go, there's something left to do. Nice shot. I don't remember remember if those guys are still brainwashed or not. I vaguely remember that after brainwashing they're still brainwashed. I don't... I don't remember. I think it's a plot point, but I don't actually remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure too. LOL. Nero's like, but I wanted a strong, primal to have my machine eat it. Man, what are you doing? I'm gonna tell Lord Gaius on you. That's what that was. But that's because Livia is a mess for multiple reasons. I don't remember if the... Because I remember the tempered thing happens with Titan, but I don't remember if that happens with Ifrit. Because they were just standing up and talking to those guys. Ah. Okay, yeah. You're right. Return to the Waking Sands when you're good and ready. Mm-hmm. And I think we're gonna cap it at 3 hours. I'm just gonna toss my character... Actually, no, I'm gonna leave my character here because I'm definitely gonna run some dungeons before I actually stream again. Save progress. And don't worry, I'll end up right back here or at the Waking Sands when it's time to stream again. So I will see you all at a later point in time. I'm going to cap it at 3 hours and see you next week.